every now and then, but I've been playing Quake Champion since 1930. I'm a veteran of the game. Love it, live it, nothing better. That's about it.
Yeah. No, I mean, Blood Run's a map I've been playing for a long time, but coming in with Lua and Crunchy here, let's have a look at their champion picks. They're both newer players to the game, right? Crunchy's only been playing Quake for about 2 months. Lua's been playing since maybe 2015. I remember playing games with Lua, some of his first games ever on Blood Run back in Quake Live, back in the old days. Picks here, we've got Visor off the bat. We usually see a lot of Visor in duel.
Oh, yep, I can't say sorry, I just had to put my spectacles on. Yep.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, fairly standard picks here, I think. We were talking about the kill yesterday, the kill pick on Blood Run, how effective it is to choke off areas. Lua goes for the, the Galena instead. Just having the ability to, like, totem off those teleporter exits and stuff, make sure that people really have to second guess themselves. Amazing for area control here. So both players taking slightly different approaches to that. You know, the kill in more of an aggressive way and the Galena in more of a defensive way.
Yep, yeah, 100% guaranteed. That's one thing that I do love about the Galena, dropping those totems, getting the heals, playing it defensive or aggressively, can go anywhere.
Yeah, it's just so open, right? It's not like a support character in most games. You can just absolutely go nuts with it. And let's go with Lua off the start. He picks the BJ, so being a bit, I think he's trying to throw Crunchy off more than anything with this pick. It's a bit of a risk, but if it goes well, that just sends such a strong message into this final.
Beautiful little tickles there from underneath. I like that. Nice precision aiming there.
Yeah, well, and this is both these players have really amazing lightning guns. So this is going to be a lot of LG. If you like seeing high LG percents, you're in the right place here. Lua just trying to make sure he doesn't take a dumb shot here. Just gets a little tickle on Crunchy where he can. Mega coming up, and Lua is a long way away from it. He's going to try and look for damage here rather than just diving in. It's good, except he doesn't get the damage, unfortunately.
Picks up the Mega. Nice. Playing patiently there. I can see he looks very comfortable. In a great position here. Yeah,
these guys have been they've been playing all day basically. Lua went home after the tournament last night and played Quake, and then he came in today and he's just been at his computer warming up literally all day.
Also did see him do a couple amazing stretches just before the games.
Yeah, they've been looking really good. So Lua, at the moment, he's trying to play this top position. Rather than diving down for the Mega and taking a rough fight, he's just trying to make sure that he gets sensible, safe damage without overcommitting too much. And then if the situation goes badly, he always has an exit. This is very respectful play from Lua. But he's just not hitting the shots, right? So Crunchy, despite Lua making these kinds of plays, oh no.
Oh,
beautiful.
There you have it. Nicely timed, beautifully done. I also like just before that with the tri-bolt, listening to the sound cues. As you notice, he's popping them off in these different places. It's not really for the damage, just more of the sound cues. Like it. Very smart.
Yeah, and just making life hard for your opponent. Now Crunchy has the dual wield OG of his own here. Oh, Lua, that was so great, right? He didn't get intimidated, he stuck to his guns. He knew that as long as he hit really hard, he could win that fight. And man, he just hit everything there. That was so 100% clean. OG.
You'll never see it cleaner than that. My goodness.
All right, and again, Lua, he's just sitting up the top of the map here. I don't know if Crunchy knows how to break this. The kill grenades are going to make it a little bit more awkward, but just, yeah, the tri-bolt position. Lua really has this map on lockdown. I like the aggression from Kill here. Whoa!
Wow! What a turn of events!
What happened there?
Comeback! Just unbelievable kill. Just managed to pop off a little. I don't even know. It was just my goodness.
The damage just came out of nowhere, and he literally hit 100% OG on him in the air. Like the lightning guns already are just doing so much for this. All right, Crunchy. Again, controlling this Mega. Lua happy to control the red. Crunchy's going to be flying out here looking for damage, and yeah, you can see Lua's going to respect this. He's just going to back away. He didn't get any damage on the Mega, and when you have a stacked kill like this barreling in towards you, it's so scary because he has the burst damage, he has the stack to survive. Lua's doing the right thing here. He's just playing back in the nail gun room, and Crunchy, now is his time to control the middle of the map. See, I think Crunchy may have even gotten a bit too cute here, right? He's dropped down, he's playing straight for the Mega, and he's let Lua just get into the middle of the map for free. And Lua is going to love that opportunity. Still not going to make much of it. He's just kind of looking for damage where he can get it and still get away. He's being very safe right now.
Definitely. Being in a good position now, especially as a kill character.
Yeah, he can rain down.
Let's see if he can pop off a couple of these bombs. Yeah, only done.
Lua waited so well there. So Crunchy, you know, he didn't make a bad move or anything, but just because of the nature of Keel, all those little ticks mean so much. Because of the nature of Keel, you know, you're a bit of an LG magnet, and yeah, just the patience there. So Crunchy from the bottom of the map, looking to make this red armor harder to pick up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if he realized.
Nice and patient, but I think he knows Lua's is not. It's right. He's taking his time, being patient. Good man. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, these guys.
Very well played.
You can tell how much they respect each other and how little, like, you know, how much they value this game, right? They don't want to take any risks. Yeah, it's a great way to start off, right? I said I want to see all 7 maps. At this rate, I think that's pretty likely.
Ooh,
it's a dangerous fight for both players. I think Crunchy wanted to fight there because if Lua tries to back out of the room, he hits a grenade, right? It forces Lua to go into that engagement, and it just came down to who executed there, and in that case it was Lua.
Definitely, definitely.
So we're going to swap over to Crunchy and see how he approaches the start of this round. He gets a good spawn. I like this one a lot.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, the
nice
90 damage in
return.
Crucial. Yeah, if he didn't hit that, he would have been at such a huge disadvantage. And he's very bold in how he moves down there. He gets him into a nice position. With this armor, he should be set to control the middle of the map. Or to contest the middle of the map, rather, coming into red. He's actually going to play for the Mega. So this is interesting. I mean, this is just a big stylistic difference here. Lua wanting to control the red, and Crunchy wanting to play more around this Mega.
Oof. Just in time for that Mega. Nicely done.
Yep. With
Crunchy.
Yeah, with that rail, Crunchy knows he can just be a bully right now. He doesn't have to, you know, deal with Lua. Lua just won't take the risk. And with how safe Lua's been playing this, it's easy for Crunchy to make a read like that.
Beautiful. Nice little stack there from Crunchy. I think Lua's just going to take his time, wait for the next pickups, and we'll see what happens.
You're right. He's got to build up his stack on those small armors. See Lua at the top of the map here, just threatening Crunchy a little bit with that tri-bolt control, and even though Crunchy has the stack, he's got to second guess himself. He's got to wonder what's going on.
Here we go.
Yep, I like this move.
Beautiful timing. My goodness, Crunchy.
It's a beautiful move there. He sets it up, right? He, rather than going for these situations where they're trading off items and stuff, he just says, you know what, he can have the armor, but the important thing is that Crunchy actually gets the frag on the board. It's a really hard trade-off to make, and Crunchy did it beautifully there. Neither visor with their ability up right now, so that's going to be a nice time for Crunchy to just maintain control of the map. Lua probably is going to play this one nice and safe. And yeah, Crunchy doesn't quite catch sight of him there.
Crunchy, nice control at the moment. Pops his visor ability.
I really like that Crunchy has been, you know, just kind of looking for openings.
Yes.
Like, he just pokes his head into that nail gun room just in case Lua's there and he can get some damage.
Smart plays, yep, 100%. Oh, those LGs.
Yep, that, I mean, Lua limping away from that one much more, and the important thing is that Crunchy was able to remain in the middle of the map and win that red.
And he gets back into control right there, that's right. And no other option. Played it safe. Good that he didn't push it.
The stacks
Being
are pretty
very
even here.
patient.
So we may see some kind of contest from Lua. No, again, he's just playing it safe. He's playing these stairs, he's playing these timers. Both players whiffing their rails, so that goes better for Crunchy than anything, because he's going to be able to get back into the middle of the map, and Lua just forced to still kind of run away and play this passively. Let's see what Lua is doing. He's just kind of chilling out in this plasma gun room. Again, classic kind of way to play Quake. Great time to use that ability, okay? He knew that red was up then. He's been maintaining time on it, even though he's been playing so passively. And he knew that if he popped it then, he might get an opportunity to just land some easy damage on his opponent.
That's right. Also feel like it's a very good position in the map. Having top control, it's sort of in the center of the whole map. Just great all-round position for a visor.
Oh. Crunchy doing well here, hitting a great shot.
Nice little return rail there.
Yeah, he's got to be on the chase here. I reckon Crunchy should be pushing for this frag right now, because like he wants that extra kill on the board, he wants that extra security. And yeah, Crunchy. He's kind of... He's still letting Lua have a lot in the middle of the map here, I feel. Good damage there for Crunchy, so this is great. He needs to push for this frag now, I think. Or at least look for some more damage before Lua can get too comfortable again. Lua up in the nail gun room. He's got really nowhere he can comfortably go. But Crunchy, he keeps looking for these catch-outs rather than having kind of like a higher level positional control, I think. Nice little tickle there. And now suddenly this fight isn't going to be anywhere near as favored for Crunchy as it would have been. Lua, he's got to chase this down, 30 seconds to go. He's all set up here. Beautiful, yep.
Oh.
That's probably going to win the round for Crunchy.
And it's all over.
Yeah, that was great.
Perfect timing, yep.
He just hit what he needed to there. And he recognized that he could just kind of slip through the tri-bolt spam. There it is, Lua. He saw the writing on the wall.
There you have it.
Yeah. Let's say hello. People are asking who the casters are. This is us. Hello, I'm Phylum, that's Slick Flu.
There you going, right?
Begins in 3, 2, 1.
Alright.
Round 3.
So yeah, Crunchy, the man taking the second round back. Let's see what he's got to offer this time. Again, the red armor spawns. Oh, that tri-bolt. Again, 2 rounds in a row. He's made so much from that. And that's going to win him early control and potentially control for the entire round again, like we saw last time. Great awareness. He's doing so well to just like predict where Lua's going to be.
100%. Yep. I really like this area right here in the map. The control that you can get. You've got the armors, you've got the top side. The viewpoint for the Mega, just fantastic. Especially as a visor character. Oh, would you look at that rocket.
That's so cheeky from Lua, but I love it. I love the angle. You just look for shots like that because they're free, and then once you get them, how you take advantage of them is so important. So Lua asserting himself on top of the map now, and the fact that he is this BJ, that's so much scarier because any fragging potential he would have usually, it's just amplified.
Oh, here we have it.
Yeah, Crunchy. Nice movement there by Crunchy to not expose himself too much. It was a bold move, but kind of every option was bad there.
Oh, she's close. It was a perfect timing right there on that BJ ability. Almost at it.
Yeah.
Listening to the sound cues here, and there we have it, hits him for 100.
Again, these long range just directs. Lua, he doesn't have really the stack to quite capitalize on this, but again, it's just a bit more information for him. He knows that his opponent isn't going to be able to push him in a hurry. I love that angle for Crunchy though. It's unfortunate he doesn't connect with this rail because, yeah, he's looking for some really tight angles here. Both players actually, just trying to control the map a bit more with their aim.
Unbelievable. It's like a work of art.
Crunchy getting a bit cheeky here.
Getting hit from all angles.
Yeah. And again, like Crunchy just taking these shots for free where he can get away really easily. Crunchy has the advantage here just in terms of information. Lua making a lot of noise spamming, but Lua is just going to have, not only picking up the Mega, hitting the shot. So Lua, yeah, this is his go time in the middle of the map. He's not going to hold back.
We have it. Goes for the heavy. Listening to the sound cues top side. Oh, the little sneaky rail would have been fantastic.
Yeah, that could have opened this up. I think both players are looking for the right kind of stuff. They're just not getting the few shots they need that would open up a frag for them.
Beautiful control there from Lua.
Yeah.
Going top side, center of the map. All angles are
a bit
open.
scary for him. That tri-ball basically just tells Crunchy, you cannot come out into this room.
That's right. Deny him the heavy.
And yeah, I mean now, I'm feeling Lua for this first frag. He just is getting more damage on the board right now.
Nice little sneaky rail there, hits him for 90.
Yeah, these guys are consistently doing this. They're just keeping each other at bay. And they don't want to take the risk on a close fight because, yeah, I mean, they just know that they both have the aim. Nice rocket.
Nice return rocket there.
Yeah, that, oh,
Would you look at that?
huge. I'd actually leave them just about equal in terms of stack, which is interesting. It was a good time for Crunchy to push, but the BJ dual wield just negated the effectiveness of it. Beautiful LG, I love those tips.
LGs for days.
Yeah, Crunchy. Again, I'm really loving Crunchy's play here. He looks at that one shot, he doesn't hit it, and he just backs away. He's respecting Lure here. He's not gambling in any dumb way, because whoever dies here with 50 seconds on the board, they're probably giving up the round.
That's right. He's being cool, calm, and collected. He's not rushing. He's not getting tilted at all. He's going in there and definitely respect to both opponents.
Yeah. This is actually something I talked to Crunchy about yesterday. He said, you know, what do you think I need to do to be Lure? And I said, well, I think you just have to stay more composed between rounds, between maps, and not let it, you know, just always do your thing. Don't let the game get to you. And I think that's definitely what he's doing right now. You know, he's not.
Beautiful rail there from Lure.
Yeah, he made the push in the middle of the map. You know, he just chose the right moment to engage like that, and having the dual wield up such an advantage. And that's actually when picking BJ first is so good, right? When the round's going to drag on like this.
Oh, there you have it.
He had the push, but yeah, just not enough time.
Not enough time.
Prepare to fight.
Great work there by Lure. Just like picking such a good moment, you know, when you're standing at those 50 pulse bubbles worth of health, there's just nowhere to go, right? You can try and slip down the stairs, but it just wasn't the time. Oh, good start there for Lure. Nice angles. Doesn't quite connect enough with him. And Crunchy sticking to his visor start. Yeah, here comes the pressure. Like, the second you drop down there, Lure's like, well, actually, I have a dual wield. So Crunchy gonna have the floor wiped with him there. But that does mean the dual wield's down, and there isn't much stack left on the BJ. If Lure tries to fight this, he's gonna have a problem, because Crunchy has a dual wield of his own. Great
just
work.
Loving the timing. Just incredible.
It just
Definitely next level.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. Phenomenal work.
As I mentioned earlier, I've seen a lot of Quake in all my years, and I'm definitely impressed with what I'm watching at the moment.
Yeah. No, these guys, especially like I was saying, is two of the less experienced players on the scene. They're just stepping up their game in so many ways. Lure, again, he's kind of looking for these situations where he can hit the long-range rocket and then get away, because right now with Crunchy's control, he's got to just get some of that long-range damage before he can hope to push an item. And this is a good pick. Yeah, Crunchy using his control very, very well here. I think we'll see the dual wield potentially. Oh, the Lure has just been such a pain, right?
Saving it up. Perfect.
You know when you're playing Quake and someone does something like that and you just go, that was annoying, right?
Here we have it, and he finishes him. Oh, I knew it! Perfect.
That last rocket was pretty scary.
It was.
He's lucky he got those health bubbles exactly when he did. And, yeah.
Very risky then, dropping
There it
to
is.
13 HP. Definitely have to get out of there. Lure has to push it. Oh my goodness!
No, sorry guys, I meant
Lost
that...
for words, there's so much information happening all at once.
Yeah. No, I meant that neither of these guys have, you know, like 10 years of experience or anything like lots of the top players tend to these days. Yeah, Crunchy. Oh, Lure putting all of his totems in one spot there. Very easy for Crunchy to take him down. I think Lure just trying to set up the minefield. The Galena totems are great at area denial and just kind of, you know, making sure people can't go where you want them. But also it's good, like when you shoot out a Galena totem, your opponent gets to figure out where you are and where you're shooting from. So they can be great for that as well, kind of like a bait, right? Cool. The field of view, we hear you guys. We'll get on that after this map. But yeah, we're at a live event, guys. There are lots of people around. It's busy. There's hustle and bustle.
That's right. We're at
Great position here from Lure. Again, controlling this high ground, making sure that he's hitting damage onto Crunchy as he walks out. The Galena's a bit of a weird counter pick for the BJ here, right? There's not a lot of interaction between them and how they want to play, I feel.
Lure dropping the first totem right in like that.
That totem's going to give him information about where Crunchy's gone as well, more than anything else.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's a smart way to use them, like putting them down knowing they'll be destroyed, because there isn't really anywhere to hide them on this map. Great damage, this is it.
Nice little sneaky rail there, and
both
nice
players
little
railable.
return fire. Beautiful.
Yeah, again, Lua probably would have looked to the finish there if he hadn't have taken that last shot. So Crunchy is just keeping himself alive.
Oh,
great pick.
Beautiful.
Great work by Crunchy. So yeah, I mean, look.
Very close match.
I said I want this to be close, and these guys are making it so close.
And I did say anything could happen.
Anything could happen. This is Quake. This is Quake, guys. It's going to be wild. Yep, Crunchy delaying the Mega off the spawn here. I think that's a nice move. But the red gets delayed about the same amount. So yeah, just kind of a funny balanced spawn. Crunchy doesn't want Lua to get the OG here. He's trying to keep a weapon advantage, and it's a dangerous fight, right? Being up close to the BJ with the dual rockets, but yeah, Crunchy committing to the OG. He knew exactly how he'd be moving, so it was good. But yeah, it leaves Lua in a bit of an awkward spot. Crunchy.
Crunchy, a little bit of tickles right there, but still pulling away, respecting it, respecting Lua.
Yeah, if you can take away your opponent's heavy item, mega item, you know, just like make it a little bit less
he's in a
valuable.
great position at the moment, fully stacked right there.
Yeah, Lua's in a good
look at
position.
that.
Oh, I was gonna say Lua, he's hard to push there, but Crunchy does it perfectly. And again, these guys play each other all the time. They know where to look. They know where this, they know each other's tricks, right? They know each other very intimately.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, you can definitely tell they're very comfortable with each other. They respect each other. They've practiced games together, so they do know they're both sneaky tricks.
Right, Crunchy's trying to set up the trap here, trying to catch Lua out in a situation where he can't run away. He's like hoping to commit to the red. And Crunchy, he's backing off right now because he wants to catch Lua out. Oh, I love the rail. This is it. I reckon he can push this. It actually lets him get to the Mega, so I'm surprised. I think that's actually giving Lua a little bit too much respect. Like, if he hits the exit shot...
so.
Yeah. If he hits the exit shot, he's still in a great position, but... Yeah, you have to capitalize eventually on this, on all this damage.
Yeah, 100% I agree with that, Farland. My goodness, 100% correct.
Yeah.
There you have it. You called it.
And that's it. If you like, he had a much better opportunity to get a frag, but then he's kind of forced to take a worse situation. And yeah, like you just get owned by the dual wield because that's how BJ is. BJ of his own.
Oh, my goodness.
Incredible.
My goodness.
Right, hitting damage like that is not easy. And I mean, Lua had kind of like a double safety net there, right? There was the chance he would push him off entirely, and then the dual wield gets wasted on Crunchy, but actually just taking the entire fight out, it was beautiful. Lua's got to be careful here. He doesn't actually have much in the way of stat when you're at a machine gun versus a machine gun at that kind of range.
Just denying him. He wants to pick up the Mega. Perfect timing here for the heavy. Would you look at him? There you have it.
It breaks your heart to see. Beautiful play by Lua at the end there. He really deserved that. He just did so much damage to the OG.
He thought it through,
yeah.
Applied, and succeeded.
There was a single whoop in the audience. People are getting fired up.
That's right, guys. We are here.
Yeah, we can't really do much to get them fired up. They actually can't hear us. I'm gonna do something bad. I'm gonna just quickly. Can we lower the field of view? Can we lower the field of view? One of them's on 130. Can you put it back to like 110? And change the crosshair on one of them to the default. One of them's the green dot. Change it to default. Awesome, just the cross. Awesome. Sorry, just had to do with some administration issues.
That's fine.
Making sure you guys in Twitch chat are heard.
We want to keep you people happy.
Yeah, we can read this really well. The admin team, actually, I don't think have chat up at all. Next map we're going to be going into, I believe, is Ruins of Sarnath. And with how close that blood run is, I'd expect to see very similar things. We're going to see very similar champion picks.
Yes.
It has a very similar style in some ways, in terms of like, you know, it's not like Corrupted Keep, where they're just going to be fragging it out the whole time. There's plenty of chances for defensive play. Are you a fan of Ruins of Sarnath?
I am actually. I am. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Any map, I'm the best at any map. They're all my favourite maps.
Yeah.
I've been created half the maps. Been playing Quake a long time, so you know.
Yeah.
Just as long as I'm playing Quake, I'm happy.
Yeah. Awesome. Which Fraser and Camera are in this? Fraser and Camera, it's a long way from Picum, all the way over from WA to get into Melbourne. But yeah, we're reading chat. We can see. We've got it right on the screen right here.
100%.
Yeah, we'll make sure you guys get heard. We're the crosshair is fixed. I believe the field of view is fixed, and we're ready to get into our next map, yeah, it all looks good. It looks good. Thank you guys. Keep letting us know. Keep giving us feedback, audio, etc. We always want to hear it. We've got your back.
A couple of people there talking about the arms. I'll just give quick flex.
Oh, beautiful.
A workout.
Come on, we got to keep this PG-13.
I know.
We can't get them too excited.
Sorry, guys. But if you're playing enough Quake, you'll be as young as I am.
Yep, that's it. It's a secret. So yeah, I mean, Ruins of Sarnath here. Yeah, these guys, they're going to be neck and neck again. I think if they want to play that same kind of style, I think one thing we might actually see is, I think potentially Lua just going much more aggressive and trying to mix it up, trying to keep Crunchy on his toes. Because at this point, we're not just playing 2 people in a map. We're playing guys with a history together. We're playing a 7-map series. There's room to experiment and play mind games with your opponent.
Yes, and like you were saying before, they clearly have a lot of respect for each other, but I think you have to take a little bit out of it and just go ham.
You have to play your game, right? 100%. You have to be comfortable to do that. And yeah, it's a really big thing. A big idea in Quake, right? Being able to do your thing and imposing your will on someone else. Cool. So yeah, Lua pulling out Galena again. Galena's a great character. Lua actually, so Steege is like the Galena god in Australia. He mastered it very early on, and Lua played a lot with Steege in that era when Galena was, picked a lot in Duel. Kind of less so these days, but Lua learnt from the best Galena player in Australia.
Really? That's interesting.
Yep. Is this on the LAN client? No, this is online. These guys have about 15 ping. It's really good. We have really, really good computers.
Yeah, that'd be the first here for Australia. Our internet is not the best.
Cool. Yeah, well, no, the internet here's been wonderful. It's a good venue. The computers, people have been coming and playing Quake. It's been great to see. The monitors are actually fantastic. They're 240 hertz monitors.
Well, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
But yeah, actually the same champion picks as last time. So these guys...
Double visors.
Yeah.
Lua popping his ability. Early on. They both have.
Look, that was great use of the wall hack there from Crunchy, just in order to get that damage down, and he's won himself an early frag here. I hope he can capitalize on it. Actually, make sure he gets the lightning gun. I respect that. I think that's a good thing to do. You want to make sure you have every gun, but he has to close this frag out after all that damage. And he knows exactly where Lua wants to be. Nice. Good work. Great opening frag. Well deserved.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's going to win him comfortable control. So, I mean, Lua, you've got to be pretty scared right now.
Just quickly reading Twitch chat. Totally agree with the Spud Hunter. Visor is a huge pick on this map, and Blood Covenant.
Completely. It's never a bad time to pick Visor, but yeah, those 2 maps, just the information you get, especially off of the spawns, that allow you to do things like Crunchy did, right? Where you just cement yourself in a pretty strong position in the map right from the start.
100%.
Again, Lure in some nice positions. That's a really tricky angle, right? You don't see a lot of people spamming quite that angle. That's a good one to learn. I might have to start doing that.
It's actually a really good position there. I mean, you are a little bit in the open, but you've also got control of the whole map.
Completely. Alright, so a perfect item cycle here for Crunchy. Lua has to do something smart, and with the Visor ability up, there's no escape. There is no escape. Lua, he had to go for an armor eventually, and they're both such corners. This is probably, Lua's probably gonna, oh no, he doesn't just rush for Rocket. Yeah, I see, one thing you can see quite often in Quake Champions teams is the last frag of the round, especially in top European games, the player will just rush for a gun and try and rush out the last frag, right? I like how long Crunchy waits around there, by the way, because he maintains that 15-second gap on the items. It's a really great split, a really great cycle. And now he has all the time, yeah. So, Lua's doing well to like move around and get guns while Crunchy's trying to control items. And I like how Crunchy's pushed away from this mecha and again then pull back to it. Yeah, it's really good.
Fantastic. Crunchy popping the Visor ability, knows exactly where he is, got a perfect stack, pushing forward.
Yeah. Oh,
He wants it. He wants it. And he has it.
Lua thought he could
work.
stand his ground and fight there, but yeah, the stack and the LG damage.
It's just too much, too good of an opportunity.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I mean, Crunchy, if he can get another start like that, he's going to be so happy, right? He's going to just be dominating this map. Good start for him again. He gets the rockets. He's going to pop the visor. Is Lua going to get caught in the same place again?
Love this position.
Yep.
Oh, would you have it? Well, would you look at that?
That shouldn't be allowed.
My goodness. Cameraman instant replay.
Yeah. Oh, but Lua turns this around with the LG damage. Yeah, no, that's good. Like, if you have someone hanging around, it's like a fly buzzing around, trying to hit you with a railgun, and Lua just says, nope, smashes it with that LG.
100%. I would have done a little happy dance after that rail, but he returns fire and just gives it right back, swatted.
He's not going to roll over and let himself be easy to hit. And sometimes in Quake, you know, people say, I don't want to be too cliched, but the best defense is a good offense. And that's completely true in Quake, where like if you're getting that pressure down on your opponent, it makes them harder to hit. It makes you harder to hit, rather.
For sure. 100%.
Oh, that cheeky shot. Lua, he's won himself a stack advantage, and he's won himself the red. And I like that he's actually waiting here, because he knows that Crunchy's going to be hanging around for that mega. Just a small offset. Just a cheeky little move, you know, keep Crunchy on his toes. If Crunchy tries to make a microsecond play on that red, then, well, it's not going to work.
So same pick, same stat, mirror at double visor.
Oh. Both players, right? So they're missing these shots, right? But they're missing them because they're just cutting it so fine, right? They're only peeking for a microsecond because they know that if they're opening themselves up, they're going to be taking shots.
Exactly.
So, you know, they're kind of missing some shots here, but they're missing them. Also, this item timer control from Lua is insane, right?
Yes.
He's going to have this ability back so much faster.
Yes.
Faster than Crunchy's probably going to expect.
By a lot. Yeah, there we go. There we have it. So it's another thing about visor, which is just as important with the rest of the control and map control, is picking up those items to pick so your ulti's nice and ready to go.
He's one of the characters where it matters like the most.
The most.
Because he doesn't have a damage dealing ability, like you need to get the most out of the information you can get. Alright, Lua, I mean, he's got the stack here, he's got the will, he's controlling these egg timers so perfectly.
Nice little rail there from Crunchy. He's pushing it forward, denying him of the heavy.
Yeah, from the damage, Lua knew he had to just back away.
He's got no choice. Play it safe, live for another day. Mega's pop slightly missed it, but he picks it up. Fine, there we go, nice little reset.
Look at it, like, I'm pretty sure Lua's like, it's basically timing these timers.
Definitely.
Right, timing the timers. Who times the timers? It's Lua. Again though, he doesn't really have the stack to get too far into any engagements here. And he's getting good information about Crunchy exiting that red. Beautiful, that's what you've got to hit. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I think some of my favourite battles of all time is the LG fights. I get so excited, I love it.
There's so much skill involved.
The sound,
in the LG
it's
fight.
music to my ears.
Yep. And you just get like the really intense movement. I'm more of a rocket fight guy because you just get the mind games come out in full force.
Yeah, right. Yep. Oh!
Beautiful. Look.
Pop, it was the ability. I think he was left with like 2 health or something like that.
He was 1 LG cell from death. That's how close these situations are. And these guys are both so confident that they can do that. So yeah, we are seeing some more confidence and some more risks coming out for sure. But the BJ
Lua returns.
This is the danger, right? So when you get a frag on a BJ, when you get a frag and your opponent respawns on BJ rather, unless you get a really clean frag, like your opponent's gonna come back and they're gonna have the dual wield. Even the dual wield start a shotgun or start a machine gun, it's madness. So yeah, I mean Lua, he's done the damage here. The kill, it really struggles to have an answer. Again, we were talking about this yesterday, right? The kill, there's a lot of potential to do. Beautiful rail, holy crap.
Nice.
Yeah, it's sad Crunchy didn't have a bit more stack to stick around there, because when you knock your opponent down like that, it's gorgeous.
Lua denying the Mega there, pushing forward, gets Crunchy with the LG. My goodness.
So yeah, I mean, we saw Crunchy pull out a beautiful first round, but Lua showing us that he knows how to play this map
neck
too.
Neck and neck.
Yeah.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Alright, let's see what Lua gets the rocket spawn this time. Let's see how he plays this, and let's see how Crunchy avoids taking the damage that he dealt so beautifully in the first round. I was about to say I think Lua's not going to pop it, but there it is. But yeah, that's the spot. When you're playing this map, stand in that spot right there, and then you don't get owned by rockets at the start of the round.
Great plays, great plays.
Yeah. Do we think Crunchy's playing a bit more conservative today? Yeah, I absolutely think so.
For sure.
I think he's aware of the pressure. And yeah, I would like to just see some more confidence from him in general. Because yeah, where this guy shines is in his execution, right? And when you're an execution-based player, you just have to be able to like show that off. You have to not be afraid to do that. You have to be able to explode into the situations.
Sorry, just having a bit of a giggle at the Spud Hunter in chat. That'll make two of us.
Yeah. I think Crunchy's just done a great job of hitting some long-range rails there, just to keep Lua at bay. Great work, great work.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's actually having a drink of water. I didn't quite see the exact moment of the frag. But yeah, here we go. That's the dual with BJ power, right? Even though...
That's exactly right. He turned defensive into an aggressive play.
And off the spawn, yeah, there's no reason to hold back as BJ, right? You can just jump straight into the action. You have this amazing burst damage potential. Red armor up shortly, and then we're going to have a nice engagement in the middle of the map here. Crunchy hits his shot. There's actually no railgun on Lua. Wow, bold from Lua to think he can go for this. He's one rail from death. The LG's going to finish him off too. And actually, just slipping in and slipping out. It's beautiful. I'm surprised Crunchy didn't try and punish more there because Lua was so weak, but he's set up well for the exit.
The scream of doom.
Good. Lua finally getting himself a railgun there. That's going to be crucial for his defensive play as he is so weak now. And I mean, Crunchy can push. He's got to push this. There it is. Lua cannot get away from this. Crunchy has to make... Oh.
He manages to pick up a bubble.
He could have just gone straight through the teleporter there, right? He could have just put that pressure down and wiped the floor with him.
Passive ability, a little bit of heals there. Nice.
Here it is. Lua just keeps getting caught out here. Crunchy setting himself up well for it. Beautiful exit there by Crunchy. He makes so much damage with that rocket and just keeps Lua on death's door. He's got to push. He's got to push.
He's looking.
Yeah, this is a great
there
place
we
to
have
catch Lua off. I love it. He's done so well there, right? That's one of the classic places to catch people off. He left the red up, so Lua thought it was safe to move across the map. But yeah, it was not.
Got rid of him.
Great. Look, just completely like ascending beyond just picking up the items here, right? It's such an important skill in Quake. When do you leave an item up so that you can make a frag and know you still get the item, right? What a good deal.
Great play.
Great. He can push. He can push. He's got to be careful. He needs to hit one more rocket. I think the totem actually absorbed a rocket.
Here it goes.
So yeah, Lua uses that totem very, very well in that fight with how he moved. And I love that Crunchy didn't just dive in for that frag, right? I'm like, he can go for the frag, but Crunchy sat back, he danced around the pillar a bit, he made sure he got the damage first, and then actually pushed through into it.
Definitely.
Again, it's down to how the visor can pressure every start of the round. That's what we're going to see with the visor on visor, and this is why you pick visor on this map, because you just get so much information.
Counter visor with the visor.
Lua hits the rail, right? Lua's going to try and control the bottom of the map here, and he's done well by it. So he's going to try and pressure right now, I think. He's going to ignore Mega. Nope. He goes for the Mega. These guys are giving each other a lot of opportunities to stack back up. I think it's part of the reason these rounds have been so tight, amazing. Crunchy has some great shots there. Like, those rockets, those sting a lot, but Lua just with the you know, he's the Australian toxic at the moment.
Reading chat. Definitely would love to see him.
I love Lewis spacing there is really good. Sorry, he stands out behind that rocket launcher because, like, even if Crunchy is able to slip through his rocket spam and get in, he can't do the damage, right? There just isn't time for that. Very tricky movement here by Lua. Oh!
Precision!
These long-range directs.
Listen to the sound cues, playing patiently, Lua.
Yep, Lua wants the frag right now.
He wants it. Interesting.
Crunchy's in a nice tricky spot here, and yeah, it was the right time to be here.
Oh, nice deny there.
Even if he got that mega, he would have had a couple of issues, I think, unless he hit a shot on Lua on the entrance. Like, it was a bit of a gamble, but yeah, that was a good opportunity for Crunchy to make a play. I liked how he was positioned. It's just unfortunately for him, Lua was doing so well.
Nice little bait there from Lua. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's such a good Quake move. I love it. And yeah, looks like we're going to be seeing a 5th round again.
Getting more confident now after every round, I find.
He's still warming up. We haven't seen final Lua yet. He's got more to offer, but I think Crunchy has more to offer us as well.
A few more rounds, we'll see them both at their final form.
3, 2, 1, fight.
Again, so we're on Lua here. We've done pretty well actually for picking the player who gets the top spawn, just completely by chance.
Our position here. Oh my goodness, nice counter. I actually thought that he had it there with the rockets.
Yep, do you know what the problem was? He bounced him too high.
He did.
And that just gave Crunchy all the time. Lua had to either go for a crazy mid-air or just let himself be farmed with that LG. Yeah, that's a very odd start.
Unbelievable.
Chat loves it.
I mean, it happens. That's why we love the game. Oh, it's in for 90. Oh!
He walks into that. He's going to be kicking himself. He's not going to be happy.
Unbelievable.
But I looked over just then. It looks like Crunchy is staying a bit... Yesterday, you could see him kind of getting frustrated in things. Today, he looks a lot more composed. I think he's taking my advice and just, like, focusing on doing his thing. Like, you respawn.
He's so calm and collected. Almost looks like Tox playing at the moment.
Yeah, he's just unfazed. There's a quote from Rafa recently in an interview we did with DDK where he talked... Sorry, we've got the... Sorry, we have to put some love into the big LG confrontation, and actually both players get away, which is a surprise of how these guys have been hitting. Crunchy OG's good to trick, yeah. What was I even saying? Rafa quote, that's right. We had an interview with DDK, and Rafa's like, he approaches every game.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, he approaches every game, he's like, how do I not lose this game? You know, it's like he's already won the game, now he just has to play to not lose. Like, what move do you make to not lose? And yeah, it's a great mindset.
Perfect mindset, yes. And that's what makes a Quake Champions champion.
Exactly. Lua's in a great spot there, just cheeky rails in such a spot that's hard to do with, and he commits here at a time when Crunchy doesn't expect it, right? Lua actually puts the pressure on way earlier than Crunchy thought, and that's crucial because Lua has gone from having nothing to play with to having everything to play with. He has kind of just missed Crunchy there a little bit. Crunchy doing a good job of being sneaky, but yeah, I like that Crunchy was able to be a bit bold here. Unfortunately, the Mega is up a little bit too late for him, and he should know that Lua's going to have this on lockdown, and yeah, he just backs away. Great work.
Nice. A beautiful little counter there and a return fire. It's like, you give me a route, you can have one right back.
Here's the overstack totems though. Okay, so this is significant. You cannot let the Galena you're playing against get overstack totems. It's a free mega whenever he wants to touch one of those totems.
100%.
Nice shot.
Nice.
He's got to try and finish this
off. In a very good position.
He should know he's in this back corner of the map. Push Lua, push him. Goes for the item instead. See, when you know your opponent's up at that top armor, you can just do so much, right? Crunchy. Again, like Lua trying to press his advantage, but Crunchy just hitting these shots. Lua swinging around the corner just a little bit harder than he usually would, you know. Crunchy going to win himself Mega? And let's see if he has any pressure down. Finally, yeah, does a bit of ghost busting. AU Quake focuses too much on items. I don't think that's true. I think these guys specifically are focusing a lot on items, but it's way more than I would usually see it from them. And I think lots of other players don't quite play like this. Lua, he's got nothing here. Come on, Crunchy. He's got to try and catch him off the bounce pad or something. Actually comes down. So Crunchy comes down to a weak position here after dealing all that damage, and I think that's part of the reason they haven't been able to close these frags out, right? But again, Lua, one frag, you know, Crunchy could try and hold on to this. He's actually caught him here. He has no idea. Lua just hiding at the back of the map. And this is scary for Lua. He's got to make a play in the next 40 seconds. He's going to be at a stack disadvantage. This is it. He has to execute right now. There's no margin for error here. Everything on the line. Hits a beautiful rocket to rail. Even though the Mega goes over to Crunchy, Lua's going to be doing well for himself. And Crunchy, he's got to be scared.
Nicely done.
Does he realize the Mega got taken? He saw it.
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I'm a bit lost for words.
Lua did everything right there, but man, that is just heartbreaking to see. He mistimes the Mega. He's going to have to come through with the heavy armor. This is it. He's just got to come up this bounce pad and fly into Crunchy's face. He can do it. The rocket jump's the right move. Catches him. One. Oh,
unfortunate.
Perfect play by Lua just about, but in the last seconds, Crunchy snatches that one away. Well played. Well-deserved win there for Crunchy. And these guys, they're doing such a great job for us. Well done.
Good work.
Yeah, the crowd's loving it. We've got a really nice crowd here today. They can't hear me, but I'm talking about them. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Nice. I love it. All right. The next map, we might actually be seeing Veil of Narth next.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be something a bit different. Yep, 2 games. So that's map number 2, guys. We're 1-1.
1-1.
Lua taking away Blood Run. Lua taking away Blood Run and Crunchy taking away Sarnath. So yeah.
So we got Twitch chat open. If you have any questions,
yeah,
feel free to ask.
Yeah. I like Milo's suggestion. Wake up the Europeans. If you guys want to share this stream, do it. Scream it out to the world, okay? But be careful how excited you get in this chat. I've seen a couple of people get banned for spam. I saw Kelsey.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Kelsey got kicked for spam.
Yeah.
All the messages got
settle
deleted.
down, pensioners.
Yeah.
We leave the party for my streams. This is PG.
Am I a maths professor? That's a good one. I like that. I'm not.
450 people.
450 on stream. I love it. Well done, guys. Well done. That's what these guys deserve, right? They've come over to Melbourne, to the Melbourne Esports Open. They've put on an amazing day of games yesterday. They're putting on an amazing show for us again today. I mean, you couldn't ask for a closer match.
That's right. I mean, it has been neck and neck, not one-sided at all. Sorry about that. Someone in the crowd just gone bananas. I love it. We're having a bit of a giggle.
I thought you were laughing at... Yeah. Nice. They're going wild. They're just so
crazy
into these games. We're going into Veil of Narth. This is a weird map. I haven't seen a duel on Veil of Narth for months. It's a bit of an unloved map. It's one of those maps, if you pick this, if you vote this in like ranked duels, your opponent will probably disconnect from the server, right? They'll probably just rage quit it out the gate.
That's right.
Cool. Are we? Yep. Yeah. Like, keep us going. We're gonna be here for ages. It's good. All right. The character picks here are going to be interesting. We could see something weird like a Sorlag potentially even, but it's probably going to be BJ, it's going to be Visor, and maybe a Keel. I know Crunchy's a big fan of his Keel play, so let's see what these picks are going to be. Alright. The BJ pick, of course, we're not going to get too far without one of those today. BJ, incredibly powerful in duel right now. And a favourite of characters who want to aim like this, and we're going to see the same picks. We're going to see him... No. I spoke too soon. I thought we were going to get a mirror. No BJ on Lua. That's a bold pick. but he's going to give us a kill, and the Sorlag coming out for Crunchy. I'm happy.
What's your opinion on duels on this map for yourself? Do you like it? Do you favour it, or not so much?
I'm not very good at this map.
Yeah.
I think I'm good at it for how little I've played it.
It's very, very small.
Yeah,
very.
It's tight. I like setting up for LG frags and stuff around red armor.
I'd favour maybe Keel for this map. Galena would be fantastic as well.
Yeah. Sorlag doesn't get acid damage on this map. That's a good point.
That's also good. That's a great point.
Yeah. Who's this guy? I'm Phylum. I'm joined with Slickflow on the stream here. He's the old guy. I like the spawn for Crunchy. It goes well for Sorlag to have the lightning gun, I think. You don't want your opponent to have it. That's kind of the big thing. Lua going so aggressive here, not holding anything back. Holy crap. What an engagement. I've been fighting around that bounce pad too. It's never easy.
Unbelievable. And look at the control. Look at the weapon switches and everything. I feel like he's in his element. He definitely likes this map.
You've got to be scared of BJ here off the start. Crunchy.
There you have it.
I know. So we've set the pace, okay? We've set a different level of game. These guys are going to go nuts. The totem. Crunchy wasn't expecting it, right? You don't see a load of Galena play in general in duel, like unless you're playing Lua in Australia. Basically, I find no one else really loves picking it too much. So yeah, that definitely caught Crunchy off guard. Lua. I mean, Crunchy's just running away right now, right? Like, what can he do when you've got Lua hounding after you so heavily like this?
Oh, would you look at that? You don't see that too often. Beautiful.
It's a good angle, yeah. It's really crucial for duels. Yep. I like the drop down there from Crunchy as well, because you can't drop down to chase it, because if you drop down, they just go through telly and they're gone.
That's exactly right.
Crunchy playing this very safe, really intelligent moves.
I like the route that Lua's taking.
The rocket jump is so important to cut off between the two items on this map, yeah.
Oof. Oof. Unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, the dual wield here is going to just be the massive thing that Crunchy has to play around. Lua, I really rate him on this map, again, as a Galena player, and he's just someone who practiced it a lot when it first came out.
Look at that.
Wow.
My goodness.
Holy crap.
Crunchy. I have never seen a better LG right there. That amazing.
It's just beautiful. Like, Lua tried to dance around the pillar and get him in and out, but like...
Even the line of sight, he was just perfectly glued to him the whole time.
Yeah. Cool. The Sorlag spawn, again the OG. Yeah, he can push this for OG for sure. The Q doesn't have much to answer. Again, we get a mirror of this. Wow. Look at how much damage he held onto, right?
Nice
that was
return.
just... He played the range of the OG perfectly there. And now we can keep pushing.
Oh,
yeah.
There you have it.
Lua doesn't have a character that he can spawn on that can do burst damage, right? So that means that off of the respawn, Crunchy can just keep pushing. It's not like Crunchy where he respawns on BJ and can't be pushed.
Nice return there from Lua.
Yeah. He just took advantage there of how wide Sorlag is, right? And how much
Definitely.
Yeah, Crunchy is too bold here. He's been caught out in a really good way. The OG damage, the OG push rather. Look at that. Look at that tracking from Lua. I love it. He's done so well, and he's just brought himself
incredible.
back into this round.
They're so evenly matched. This is a fantastic matchup.
Just with his OG, and look at this. This is, we've got the mirror before. The rail keeping Crunchy in this one. But the OG is going to be too much.
Wow.
I love it. I love it. I mean, what a tight round. So much back and forward there.
I think my heart's pumping more than these fellas. They look calm.
Yeah.
Cool, calm, and collected.
I know. You watch and they're like...
Nothing.
They're like cyborgs.
They do.
Round 3, fight.
Cool. I like that Lua's respawned on Galena, or spawned rather on Galena for the first time here, because he needs the option to respawn as the kill if he's taking a lot of damage. It's a fairly even start here. Lua, he's going to be looking for whatever damage he can get. Some really good rail angles from the bottom of the map here. This is a good catch. Crunchy stuck in the doorway. He hits as much OG as he can, but Lua does the damage to knock him away as well. And That works well for Crunchy because of how much stack there is on his side of the map, and because of how he could back away onto the Mega there. Oh, that angle. That's such a tight little, little peephole.
Pops off the heels there with the Galena. Just in time, I feel.
Lua's actually pushing this. This is so bold. When you've got an LG like Crunchy, you're pushing into.
You are, yes, exactly right. Oh, nice.
Yep, he set it up. Lua just reading Crunchy better there. You know,
he for 80 right there on the return out of the port. Teleporter.
He's going to look potentially for the railgun or the OG finish here. Crunchy, he's just run away. He's just left the red. He just had to go somewhere else and get some HP back. Lua gets a good sound cue there. He can make a move.
Here we go. Right.
Yeah, Lua making a sound cue of his own gives the game away, so he's just going to come over and get into the top Mega position. Crunchy's here ready. And look at this. Lua actually backs out of the room to bait Crunchy in. That's smart.
Very smart.
Lua wants to try and fight this, even though Crunchy's going to pick up the Mega mid-fight. He needs to do rockets here. Oh, he doesn't get the mid-air.
Oh my goodness.
They're just stuck on top of each other. Yeah. And now we get the double kill respawn, right? Because whoever didn't respawn is killed there. Well, Lua had to, because otherwise he would have just gotten rushed. Wow.
These LGs with these, a bit left at 19
Holy
HP.
Crap.
That was so close.
That's so good from Lua. That's so good from Lua. I love it. Cool. Lua, I think, gets the sound cue for the pickup there as well. Crunchy wants to push this, and Crunchy could have an advantage if he gets a good landing with the dual-wield LG. And he should know that Lua's pretty... Wow. Okay, he should know that Lua's pretty low on grenades right now, though. But he needs to move soon if he wants to capitalize on that. He's going to play for red first, and then he should be able to rocket jump up to the Mega if he really wants it. Or not even rocket jump, he's going to try and cut off at the ramps, at the teleporter, and look for Lua to be there. Alright, he's got to look for Lua now. He's got to capitalize on this advantage before Kill can build up a stack. And Lua, he probably sees him there. Just makes no sound, makes no shot, makes no attempt to engage with that.
Sorry, just reading chat. Would love to see Tillum get in there as well with Crunchy.
Yeah.
Zenakio and Murder. Bit of practice. Be fantastic.
Yeah, I'm. Let's not get into the Thailand thing, but yeah, I hope he does well. Man, great defensive spot there by Lua. Again, we keep seeing these engagements around this pillar. These guys know that they can just sit there and push the other opponent away. Great use of the dual wield there, making sure Lua can't push. Both these guys are going to be pretty weak, and opening shot will be massive for both players. Crunchy trying to push the LG, Lua trying to play a more ranged game, and yeah, it is the range that works in the end. Cool.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3, 1 minute.
Alright. So yeah, I mean, look, I think Crunchy has a really hard time on this map. This is definitely a Lua map. And this is perfect. This is perfect. The Soul Light gets nothing here. Wow. What just happened? No, I mean, that's what happens when you leave the Mega up, right? If you don't get the frag quickly enough. This is so back and forward, guys. I'm sorry about the point of view switching there, but hey, I had to follow that as it happened. You've got to watch out here. The Kill can try and just rush, but the rockets from Lua are so good, the defensive shots. Yeah. I like that Crunchy's trying something different here, though. He's trying to step it up and not give Lua a chance to establish control, or like not give Lua a chance to like do his thing. Yeah. Right now, Crunchy has to be pretty scared because he doesn't have the guns to do with this. Lua's just going to push. Yep, there's the the totems on the exit. And there it is, map number 3 goes over to Lua. Fantastic, so that is going to be pretty much the halfway mark, right? We're going to have, what, two maps to 1 in Lua's favor here. The first one to win 4 maps in this best of 7 is going to take it, because that's how best of 7s work. But, man, I think it's a time for a quick break.
We're going to have a Kit Kat.
Yeah, have a bite to eat maybe, yeah. We'll give these guys a break, let them stretch, because that was, I don't even know how long we've been live for. Those games all took so long, right? Because they're all so close. I'm loving this, okay? This is exactly what I wanted from this matchup. These guys are great. We're going to be back shortly. We're going to have a timer up. Here's a bracket, by the way. I need to show this every now and then. Oh, no, sorry. What I can see and what Stream can see is slightly different. Okay, it's still just us. So from what we've seen so far, what do you think the pros and cons are? Who do you think is going to take this out in the long run?
I don't know, man. Oh my god, I can't tell you. I'm not too sure.
It's too close,
honest,
right?
Look, I'm loving Crunchy's LGs, but Lua's return. He's a great. He just. I'm lost for words, guys. It's just
every time Crunchy pulls that great OG, Lua's just there with his OG as well, right?
Like, I'm not having it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The railing's been really good as well. Yeah. Here we go. Cool. The next map. I don't know what the next map's going to be. Yeah. These guys are just going to take a stretch. This is a big ask, right? A best of 7 series. It's a monster. Okay. Where's Dan? Dan's in Adelaide. Dan's not here. Not in Melbourne. Awesome. Okay. There's the bracket. We're 2-1 up in Lua's favor. This has been such a great series, guys. I can't wait to come back and see more. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. I'm going to rest my voice, my vocal cords, my poor vocal cords. And, yeah. Awesome. Thank you, guys.
100%.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Phylum, I'm here with Slickflow. We're going to be bringing you the second half of the Lure vs Crunchy Best of 7 Monster Grand Final here at the Melbourne Esports Open. We're currently waiting on the players. They've had a short break. I mean, this is a monster series for them. I didn't actually check. How long do those first 3 maps take? Is that like an hour?
I think so,
Over an hour, probably.
Roughly, more or less, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Quake champions. It's an endurance test. So yeah, we saw really close maps. Let's bring up the brackets too, so we can talk about it. So you can see up here, we're in the grand final, best of 7.
Testing.
Nice. Oh.
No. Well, you can hear us nice and clear.
You can.
Chat.
Hold on, let me just. Yeah, no, that should be on.
We're all good.
Yep, we're getting trolled. But yeah, so we're 3 maps into a best of 7. Lure needs 2 maps to win. Crunchy needs 3. And with how close they've been, anything could happen.
Legit, yeah. I mean, I think 1 second. I mean, like I said, I've been playing a long time, so I'm almost guaranteed one thing's going to happen. But that's Quake champions.
Yeah,
you never.
Yeah, there have been so many hard swings. It's like one player will have control, and then they just make a tiny misstep, and the other player totally capitalizes on it and totally smashes them. The level of skill is phenomenal. Yeah, they're just such good players, and it's been such a great event. We are here in person. We're here in Melbourne.
Live at an event, we've got a crowd here.
Might, if we were really smart, we might be able to do a camera pan. We did one yesterday and kind of showed off the setup. It's good. We have a nice live audience who are all really excited about Quake right now. It's good.
I'll show you guys, I just don't want the cameraman to...
Yeah, we did a pan yesterday.
Might get angry.
Okay, sorry, we have a green screen today. You're right. You're absolutely right. Cool. Oh.
That's under the conversation. Oh my goodness, I mean, he's the one with the beard. What do you want me to... My goodness.
Man, I checked my phone just before and I had so many Discord notifications which were just people tagging me or direct messaging me and telling me how good my beard looked.
It does look amazing.
I'm not going to complain.
I think that's why half the time I'm silent and I can't think of anything to say because I'm just like...
Yeah.
I should be watching gameplay, but I'm gone.
Yeah. All right. Excuse me. It's been a long day. My voice is kind of gets ready to give up, but I'm going to push it through for more action. So the other maps we're going to see, we have Corrupted Keep on the cards. Corrupted Keep is going to be crazy between these two because they're just going to aim it into the ground. They're just going to give each other no room to breathe.
Sorry. Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to have Molten Falls. I think that was the last map they picked. I think I want to leave that one to last. I think Awoken might be next. A whiskey would be perfect right now. Spud, can you fly over with a whiskey?
Come on, Spud.
Just hop on a plane. You'll get here in time. Melbourne's pretty close. The games will still be going. They're on their way. Okay.
They're on their way.
We're sitting here. Like the players aren't here. Who knows? I mean, we're doing this for the players.
What if we jump on and we'll...
show them how it's done. Well, look, we can't set the bar too high.
All right.
Okay?
All right.
We've got where this is about them at the moment. We can come and impress people later. But no, yeah, it's important to give the players a break, give them a chance to stretch and stuff in between these maps, and give us the ones for a chance to feel. So Awoken is going to be a fun map. We might see a Doomguy pick. These guys aren't normally like Doomguy players.
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely see a Galena from Lure there. I feel like Doomguy would suit Lure's style a lot.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would suit both of their styles, except, like, if you're picking Doomguy, right, the biggest thing that's going to counter a Doomguy is someone hitting really good LG.
Yes.
And both these guys hit phenomenal LG, so that's something to watch out for if they do it. I think we'd have some amazing aerial LG battles.
I mean, Spud Hunter's probably the #1 Doomguy. He's done well.
Yeah, he lives it.
He lives the Doomguy. I've noticed recently he's playing a little bit of Galena, but...
Yeah. Galena's a good character. Yeah.
He's great. He's doing fantastic.
All right. Oh, so yeah, thank you guys for coming and tuning in.
Your Twitch chats.
Yeah, please ask us questions. If you have any questions about Quake, any questions about the event, any questions about anything, ask us.
Anything.
Anything. Keep it PG-13 though.
Anything can happen.
Keep it PG-13, guys.
That's right. Kitty.
But yeah, it's great. It's great seeing so many Australian names in here and seeing so many people. Like, shout outs to Yenam, who posted us to the North American competitive Quake Discord, doing us a solid. Yeah, you guys are really making this good fun. Yeah. Fake beard. Get out of here, Tyler.
It's gorgeous.
Get out of here. What products do I use on the beard? I use a beard oil every day, and just like a oily beard oil, and then I have a beard balm called Luscious. It smells really good.
Does smell pretty good.
Can we be PG-15? No. actually, funny thing about this whole setup, right? This whole Quake area is enclosed, right? Everywhere else in this like exhibition hall, everything's open. You can just walk up to whatever. Quake is closed off because it's an MA15 plus game.
That's
they
right.
can't just. They've got to think about the kids, think about the children. Yeah. When are they going to start? As soon as the players come in and sit down.
Yeah, they're doing their
They're on
Quake
their way.
stretches. If you're familiar with my streams, you know what I'm talking about.
Do you do this one? You go like that and like make sure your wrists are good.
No.
No.
No, I don't do that one.
Oh.
I can't show you guys, but
we're on the official Quake Twitch. Yep, I'm with you. Oh man, this is exciting. This is really exciting right now. Yeah, let's come on, Kelsey. This is one.
Goodness.
Thank you so much.
fantastic. Only I can't do it.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit here and smell this.
I'm gonna look at it.
I'm gonna have a freaking chip. Okay,
can
I
eat
don't
a chip.
care. I mean, we're live on Twitch, so change it to social eating.
Welcome to the eating channel.
I need to put these chips somewhere so that if people want to steal them, they're going to be on camera. Nice, perfect.
My goodness.
My goodness!
All right,
Chippies.
cool. Thanks, guys. Everyone has just come back. Lewis, we're waiting on Lua. Do we want to keep talking, guys? Do we want to go back to an intermission screen? Give us some questions. Can I have a champion pack? No, we don't have any codes to give away. Sorry. It'd be good. That'd be a fun idea. Maybe in the future.
Keep taking chip. Thank you, Nurse Jackie.
Lua's back. All right, we're going to give these guys a minute, see what they need. Lua, Slickboy, why aren't you in the tournament?
Not fair for the other kids. Already
Yep.
finished it. Like I said, you know, even being a multiplayer game that you can't finish, I finished it on the first Quake player to actually have credits.
Yep.
Have you seen the Quake credits?
No, that's an age-old secret. Yeah, only 3 people have ever seen it. You, Rafa.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know who the other one is.
Well, that's actually interesting too. I'm surprised.
They want to experience Australia in the States. What do you do with that? What do you want? What's the most authentic Australian experience you can have in the US?
Mum.
Maybe grab some Vegemite, give it a try. You know,
That's true.
it's one of those things, right? People, Americans especially, try Vegemite,
Yeah.
and they put so much on a piece of
But
toast.
they eat it straight like out
Yeah.
of a spoon.
Yeah, it's not how you do it.
It's not how you
bad
make
guess.
porridge.
All right, awesome. Let's you guys know who we are by now. If you don't know who we are, feel free to ask. If you want to see the brackets again, let's just bring those up real quick. We're 3 maps into a best of 7 series, guys. Crunchy versus Lua. Man, I think we're going into an Awoken next. So that's going to be crazy, right? This is going to be a much more aggressive kind of map. These guys are going to be able to push a lot more. The BJ on BJ OGs, right? It's so hard for these guys to do it.
Ridiculous. If you haven't seen the LGs from the last couple of games, you haven't lived.
Sorry, I'm going to town on these chips, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Right, these guys, I mean, we're seeing, right, they have fairly limited champion pools, really, in terms of what they really want to play at the top competitive level.
Sorry.
But yeah, the Galena comes out for Lua. It's very important. There's a teleporter on this map. It's so central.
Oh, he uses a kill.
What a strange pick. What a strange pick.
Interesting. Well, he's obviously got strategy down for that one.
This is an ASMR chips channel.
100%.
Man, you'd make big Twitch bucks. Good pick. Spud rates it.
If Spud rates it, I rate Spud.
I think like any small position where they can like you know capitalize on it. Yeah, no, we're good. We're on Lua.
Feel the flow.
We're actually stuck on Lua here at the moment. We're not going to be able to change point of view, so hopefully Lua gets a good start.
Ooh, beautiful.
Don't jump off the edge of this map. I think that's right. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, a fairly standard start here. Just both players making sure they get all the guns before they have any engagements. Yeah. Cool. Mega's gonna be up.
Beautiful little splash damage there with the rocket. Giving him the nice little bounces.
Yeah.
Call it the ping pong maneuver.
I like the push from Crunchy too.
Crunchy at 10 HP.
Yep, just gotta run.
Has to.
Lua's gonna be on the chase here. And he's right on his tail looking for that railgun.
He knows he can smell blood.
I love that angle through the teleporter, just like in the little gap. Every time you hit that shot, you just feel like such a legend.
Playing super defensively. No, he's coming back.
Yeah, he really wanted to make sure he punished that Mega at least a little bit. And because, I mean, Lua ends up in a stronger position here, right? He's right on that red. So Lua just establishing full control right off the bat. I like where Crunchy is here. This is probably the most powerful position on the map up in that little area. Just where Lua's coming now. You can hit a lot of shots. You can always get away.
You beat me to it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like you're reading my mind.
We're basically the same person.
I think
just once you've played enough Quake, your mind's,
It is a very, very powerful position.
Great pressure from Crunchy there. That's really good. I mean, he just capitalized. He knew Lua had just stand there on that Mega if he wanted to pick it up, and he just made sure he was dealing the damage while it happened. So, you know, just like hitting enough to negate the Mega.
Nicely done. Wasting no time with the beautiful rocket jump there, finishing him off with an LG. Can he do it? Yes, he does. Lua.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Nice and clean.
Yeah, wasting the dual wield there, it did cost him.
Oh.
Lua just hitting so much here. I mean, it's the battle of the VJs. But here's the important thing. Lua gets that frag without using the dual wield, so he can just pressure off the spawn here. There's absolutely no... There's a little bit of fear, actually. This is Keel. I love that position. That's so cheeky for Crunchy that he just took advantage of the gun that Lua had out. Unfortunately, a little bit too bold there. A little bit too easy to hit. Well, not easy. I mean, that's a really hard shot, but like if you take it, it puts you at such a disadvantage. The stack's going to be decently close, but yeah, the kill's just too easy to hit.
Beautiful.
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3,
To die for.
1.
These chips are making my life right now.
Oh, going to mirror double visors again.
Yeah, but again, just you need to get that information. You need to make sure you have a good start on this map. But again, like I was saying, you know, this is a best of 7. There is room to just throw things into the mix to see what happens.
Listening to the sound cues. Lua playing patiently.
Good spam with that.
Oh, beautiful.
That's the best way to punish that position, in fact, and Crunchy wastes no time pushing through with that. Once he knew he had that damage, it's beautiful. He can push red here, Lua shouldn't be here.
The Mega
is going to be what saves him. And good rockets. That's, again, though, like Crunchy does well. You know, Crunchy was absolutely right to push that red like that, and he was absolutely right to read that he had to back away at that time.
Definitely. Oh, a nice little aggressive rocket that saved him right there.
Oh no. Oh, that aim from Crunchy. That's
my
mechanical.
Goodness. Incredible.
Do these players stream? Yeah, Lua has a live stream. Should check him out. I believe these guys actually did champion bans, and I believe it was Death Knight and Clutch that were banned. Yeah, Dan's right. Dan's right. Cool. Crunchy looks for an opening there. Very dangerous to play around that corner with the rockets coming in, and he realizes that not getting any damage there, he just has to back away. Red, can the extra damage come out for Lua? For Crunchy rather, no. Doesn't look too hard for it. And now he just, like, a railgun is perfect for Crunchy right now, right? He wants to, oh.
Stop banning Clutch.
Yeah, gotta watch that one. Lua's just in such a good defensive position right now, right?
Yes. Look at the timing on that, did you? My goodness. Perfect.
Yeah.
Playing very
Crunchy.
patiently, listening to the sound cues there, and he clips him. And
the double rocket, that is so nice from Lua.
beautifully done.
He just sat in the perfect position there, and you could tell, you could feel it in Crunchy. He made the decision to go back for Mega, and Lua was ready for it. He was too ready for it.
1 for 1. Galena kill.
I don't think the kill offers much in this engagement.
I don't. Well, not in this position anyway.
Exactly, you can't get in to hit the grenades. That's nice.
Beautiful. He backs it up with the LGs.
Crunchy moved in there with the LG. That was based on his timing of the Mega, right? He moved in because he knew Lua would be in motion and probably not trying to shut down that door in that exact moment. It's really, really tight and really well done. Yeah, Lua, you can tell he wants to push. He knows Crunchy's low, but it's just so hard to commit to that push.
Stopwatch.
Cool. Oh no, that's bad for Crunchy.
Oh! Traps him in the corner right there.
That is not what you want to happen.
And there you have it.
That was just perfectly wrong timing. If he was a microsecond earlier, he would have heard. Like if it was a microsecond earlier, he would have gotten through, and if it was a microsecond later, he would have like gotten away.
Round 3. Fight.
I just love how chill these two players are. You look over at them, no expressions in their face at all.
Yeah, they're just taking every moment of the game so seriously. I keep saying it, but they really do take it so seriously.
They do look like they're Terminator. I'm pretty sure that Lua just now turned around and said Sarah Connor.
Alright, so Lua at an early disadvantage here. Clearly just, yeah, he makes sure he gets the red. He needs to make sure he holds onto one of these items, right, for as long as he can. But even without control, like he has control right now, I would say, just because he's in a stronger position for this Mega already.
Yeah.
He's just trying to bully Crunchy off and make sure that Crunchy can't get in. Beautiful opening rocket. This is good from Lua to push here. Yep.
Nice timing, nice bounce, and nice control. Lua.
No hesitation there. Once he hit that first shot, he knew that was his opening to go in, and he's taken advantage of it. It's so important to even up those games when you lose a frag like early on. And you can see, it's not just about making the right decision, it's about weighing up your risks for the context of the game.
Oof. Nice timing there, slightly misses the rail.
Nice.
Crunchy returns with the
This is getting
double.
Scary now for Crunchy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, this map, you don't want to give a map away in a best of 7, because that would put Lua on match point. Struggling with his BJ, yeah. Man, Lua's BJ has just been insanely strong. But so is Crunchy's.
This is online.
Yep, online cup. We're just all in the same room because it's more fun. It's awesome getting to hang out with the Quake community. It's always so much fun. Lua, again, these items have just been put off this whole game. That's a scary time to get caught in a bounce pad for Lua, just with how potent those grenades can be.
Definitely.
This is amazingly bold from Lua right now. I don't know what he hoped to achieve there, pushing into the keel and Crunchy.
The scream of death.
Yeah, the BJ scream of death, you can't miss it. Yeah, I mean, look, Crunchy, he's a good enough player that if you're trying to over-aggress on him, he's gonna hit enough and he's gonna make the right decisions to punish you for it. This kill here, this is a good position to be in with Keel, because he can do this kind of, grenade and pressure.
Round after round, countering each champion 1 for 1, and my goodness. There you have it.
It's great work.
Good work. Well done. Well done.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Yeah, I'm happy Crunchy can get around here. You've got to have a presence on the board. Like, that's got to be great for his confidence. You don't want to just, like I said, you don't want to feel like you've thrown a map away. I love that rocket. I get so excited. Every time people are going for the shots through the teleporter angle, I just get so excited. Alright, Crunchy's gonna pressure. Beautiful. He can pressure. He can pressure.
I feel like both players have extended so much within this tournament. They're just playing beautifully.
Yeah, this is like the best I've seen them play, I think. Well, it's mechanically, and in terms of like how they're making decisions, I think it's the best. I think they're both maybe a little too cautious at times.
They've had their wee peaks.
They have certainly had their wee peaks. There's a good one. If you want to experience the Australian life, wee peaks for breakfast. Makes you better at Quake.
Very patient.
The visor on visor.
Well, you have it.
I was wondering if Lua actually had.
Nice counter. Beautiful weapon switch timing. Gets at the jump pattern. My goodness, went to finish it off there with the LG, but
Crunchy
pops a rail.
Yeah, Crunchy just wants to take the. He just wants to take the gamble on it, right? Take the risk, and he gets punished for it by Lua there. I don't think it was quite time to take that risk. You know, if you were taking that risk when you were fragged down 4 minutes into the round, absolutely. 1 minute in, putting yourself at that disadvantage, that then changes how you have to play the rest of the round, right? I think it's just setting yourself up. But if you're going to hit rockets like that, you can do whatever you want. The Crunchy.
My goodness.
Exploding into control here. And yeah, he's going to ignore the red position. Well, just for a moment, right? He's going to head over that way and look for the frag before he thinks about the item. It's really good. This is what we need to see from him.
Sorry, just reading Zen.
Little tickle on top of BJ's head there as he goes through the teleporter.
Would you look at that? My
Mouse
goodness.
control.
That control, it just years of experience. Beautiful.
Yeah, he's new to Quake, but Crunchy does have a lot of FPS experience, and it really shows in how he takes these fights. This is it. He's got to go. Yeah, Lua. A bit too bold. You cannot escape that OG, right? You cannot expect to drop down for free. This is something I found playing people at BAM. Nice. Nice.
And there you have it. That's how quickly things can turn.
Yeah, I mean, Lua, it's unfortunate to see him throw the BJ away like that, because his BJ play has been so good, and his slow defensive BJ play has been so good.
Oh. Falls into that Galena totem.
It's never a good time.
So frustrating.
Crunchy's hunting. He wants to leave this up. He wants Lua to get into a position where Crunchy can just kill him rather than just controlling the map. It's smart. This is the right move right now. If he's playing like this, he's going to win this round and almost certainly this map, I think, but...
Unfortunate.
Pushed off the map. Man, that's pretty unlucky. It's good for Lua though. Like, Lua, I think, set that up. Lua knew that could happen from that fight. Crunchy wants to pressure this. He's got the tri-bolt, he's got the kill grenades. This is so hard to get away from.
It's unfortunate, I nearly choked on my chip. Do you notice round after round it always comes down to the last champions? Counted by count.
Oh wow.
And there you have it.
There we go.
Lua.
Yeah, I mean Crunchy just took the he decided to go all in on that engagement. Yeah. Man, I love just watching that LG. It's so smooth.
It is. I'm telling you again, guys, the LG, it's like music to my ears. I just love it.
It sounds so good.
Beautiful.
How are the burgers? We're not eating them, man. We're casting. But yeah, so sorry. Before we start talking about burgers, look, see, I've still got a whole burger here. Lua, yeah, now a match point. He just needs one more map to win, and that map is going to be, we're going to be finding out shortly. I'm watching over the ESL admin's shoulder. It's Corrupted Cape.
Oh, Corrupted Cape.
Yeah, so Corrupted Cape, who do you favor here? Bearing in mind, Corrupted Cape is a very aim-heavy map, right? It's a very aggressive map. These guys are just been pushing each other all the time.
I mean, could be anything. I don't know. To tell you the truth.
Give me a name. Who do you feel?
Really does depend on the characters they're going to pick. Let's say they pick.
That's fair. That's fair. Look, man. Sometimes you just gotta eat on a stream. Okay, sometimes that happens.
Has anyone got a blender?
Awesome. Ready? Yep. I think we're ready for a map.
That bracket's updating. So.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so let's have a look. Oh, we're on it, yeah. My bad. I didn't realize we were on the bracket scene. You can see the brackets, guys. Lua on match point here. One more map, and he's taking this away. Does the GF winner win a Happy Meal? I'm sure that could be arranged. That could be arranged.
But I get the toy.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Yep. Good. We're going. We're underway. We're getting into Corrupted Keep here, and we're gonna see the champion picks. So yeah, Keep here. I feel like Lua could win this. I feel like Lua really could win this. It's a good map for Crunchy in terms of just how many aim fights there will be.
Yep.
But I feel like the kind of aggression Lua's been pulling out,
It's really
if
love.
Crunchy can just like unlock the inner beast.
Yes.
And go
take it
all
to the
out.
next step.
Yeah.
Like he has shown us before. He's
Yeah.
proved us wrong. Can he do it again?
The BJs are a must on this map. I'm surprised to see. I mean, the Galena peak is great, right? Because you get that OG position, and again, it just makes people second guess. And again, the kill. Crunchy is so devoted to this kill.
Yeah, personally, I love Galena on this map myself.
Yeah, it's a fun one to play.
It's just so fun, yes.
And yeah, of course, the red armor exit as well. If you catch someone in that teleporter,
100%. There's nothing better.
it's a great feeling. You hear that ding from the other side of the map.
And you just have a giggle. But then when it happens to you, my goodness.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go with Crunchy off the start. Let's see what he can do, because he's the man who's got to win this map. That's it. I mean, I think I've got to root for Crunchy here, really, because I want to see the 7th map. Right, I just don't want this to end.
Oof, coming in hard.
Good aggression.
Lua. Nice patient, sneaky sneaker there from Crunchy.
Crunchy doesn't need to push this.
No, beautiful.
Oh, Slick Boy, go and have the last chip.
Oh, thank you, my man.
Wow, Lua, I mean, look, this is what I was talking about, right?
Look at that.
Lua's just making the pressure. He's the one committing to these fights. Unfortunately for him there, he gets a little bit too committed, and it costs him the Mega, and now Crunchy's going to get full control. So really what we've got to see right now, like, what can Crunchy do with this stack? Can he make a frag happen? Can he, like, formulate a frag on Lua here? Because Lua's going to be hard to push. He has the dual wield up. He can't just move in. And yeah, look, Crunchy's just playing for this Mega position. Lua goes, well, hey, he knows he's going to be there, so he just goes somewhere else. That's a nice
Oh,
round.
and there you have it. He almost didn't need to use it, but you know what? Done. It's a done deal.
The benefit of using it there is really that he just takes no damage, right?
Oh, what happened?
Lua looking the wrong way.
I think he was checking out the crowd. Ronda might have walked past or something, I'm not sure. But my goodness, it happens.
Lua, I don't know how I feel about this. He's just committed to being up in this
Look
area.
at these LGs, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Good use of the orb.
Beautiful.
It's a fake out. He can't actually commit to the teleport, and Crunchy knows it. He's not
Unfortunately,
very
there
faked
he
out
is.
at all.
Picking up the Mega right at the end there just for the sake of it, why not?
Prepare to fight. Round begins in 3.
Alright, and so yeah, I mean, a really dominant start for Crunchy there.
Definitely,
I love the
definitely.
way Lua played. We'll see if Lua does something else aggressive now. And yeah, he's rushing with the super shotgun. Interesting to see no visor here, by the way. The spawns are fairly
Yes.
predictable if you're playing a lot. You know, you can really get used to the spawn patterns that you get.
You're right.
And I think that's exactly why you don't get as much advantage here off the start as you do from, for example, BJ with a dual super shotgun.
Notice a big difference in gameplay between the both of them, between this map compared to the previous games. They're playing a lot more aggressive than the last year.
Yeah, and you have to on this map. You can't give your opponent room to breathe. I love, like, Crunchy, he just waits, he chips away, and then when he pushes in with the dual OG and hits 100% with it, you know, it's just like an insta-give, right?
100%. Felt like the first two maps, you know, giving each other a lot of respect, maybe a bit too much. Second one, same thing. Now they're just going bananas.
They're going ham, yeah.
Beautiful.
I love it. Yeah, it looks like Crunchy has Lua's number here. Lua, I don't know, he just needs to do, like, the aggression is good, but he just needs a bit more control behind it to make it really work out for him. He's got the red now, but...
oh my goodness.
Crunchy didn't expect that.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I don't know where he got it from, still. But yeah, like, that's a great one you can do. Lua took full advantage of that. When you know that you have a surprise gun, and you can make a play with it like that, that's really high-level thinking. The players had a whole pick phase. I don't know what happened. ESO handled that. I wasn't around when they did that. But yeah, so they picked these maps. I don't know. I don't know how you know it's Lua's pick, but yeah, I hope that is the case.
I just get so excited.
I know. Sorry, I was looking at chat and we just had some amazing OG there, right? Lua, he trains a lot for this. Okay, he does a lot of like bot matches and stuff, I think, and just the crosshair glue.
I wish we could have an instant replay for you, ladies and gentlemen.
That would be so good.
That would have been amazing.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, he's just committing to these items when he doesn't have the stack, and it's punishing him.
Round begins in 3,
Yeah.
2.
If you're having a look at chat, you can now type in brackets. It'll be done in real time. Interesting that Crunchy misses the super nail gun there. It makes him a lot less versatile, and Lua's damage, right? Lua, he's just got no respect on this map, right? Literally, he just wants to push and get the fight all the time. Interesting use of the Galena. He gets great damage in return by Crunchy.
Beautiful.
And yeah, the totem really made that awkward for Lua as well. He couldn't fight that the way he wanted to, but Crunchy on death's door. Lua, I think he's prepared to push through this. Great movement there by Lua. That's not an easy jump to do quite like that, quite that smoothly. Wow. Crunchy with the massive plays there, timing the item down to the second, bouncing Lua off. You know, like, you can't always plan a bounce like that, but when you get it, to be able to pull off that exact movement in that fight, you know, it's like just incredible reactive play.
I'm loving it. Quake Australia, the level, it's getting higher. My goodness, it's exciting.
Oh, he goes for the perfect drop down and doesn't quite connect. Oh, Lewis.
Oh, there you have it.
Oh,
nice little sneaky totem kill there.
Great work.
And that's what happens when you're versing Galena. These things are going to be very cautious. That's got to be
pretty tilting. And now Lua getting the better spawn off the back. He's got to just use the machine gun here to finish this off. Go on, just hit 2. 2 or 3. Wow, actually getting owned.
Oof.
He can't push this.
Lua's got to be very careful here at 13 HP. Manages to pick up.
Even with the Mega, he's not in a happy place.
No.
He's just got to stay back. He should look for exit damage on this red. Beautiful. Doesn't quite get it. It's okay. He was doing the right thing. And, okay, that armor was up. I'm
Beautiful.
surprised that was
up to 50.
Yeah, the top armor should be up now as well.
But one thing always versus Ranger, you got to respect the orb.
Yep.
Anything could happen with that bad boy.
Especially when you're a tank, right? It's like the easiest character to hit. Crunchy's OG is insane. And that's it. 3-0. Open book, closed book. Crunchy's dominating Corrupted Key.
Bob's your auntie.
Yeah. Great work. I mean, holy crap. I don't know what's happened to Crunchy.
My goodness, give me a look at these stats.
Basically the same damage.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Oh, Crib should have come down. That would have been nice. Always good to have more people down.
Beautiful.
LG heavy map. Yeah, I completely agree, Spud. It just suits Crunchy so well. Lua had some good opportunities to hit OG as well, but yeah, I think Lua just kind of acknowledged it out the bat. He's like, you know what? He's just going to play it balls to the wall aggressive. He knew he was at a disadvantage in terms of like mechanical skill set coming in. He just refused to take his foot off the accelerator. He tried to do his own thing, and yeah, he got LG'd into the ground.
That's what happens. That's what happens.
No, there was some good rocketing as well from both players.
Oh, we keep disappearing. But...
No, they can't see this.
Oh.
So if you look, we're in the studio.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah, we're good to go. Blood. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, cool. Okay. We're going into Blood Covenant. Let's come back and say hello just before we, maybe not.
No,
maybe I'll wait before I press the button. I think we're good. Okay, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh. Lua will play Nyx on DM6. Yeah, I agree. And so this is match point now for Lua. Can we bracket? Yeah, there we go. 2-3. Crunchy bringing this back, making it a bit harder for him. But, yeah, every map now. I mean, you know, you've always got the pressure weighing down on you. I completely agree. We'll see Lua play Nyx. The Nyx is a great pick. Let me eat my burger. No, I'm good. I'm good. We're powering through this. I reckon a Nyx pick. I'd love to see it. Nyx is so good on this map. Of course it is the Ranger. I wonder if these guys are going to pick out the Ranger on the spawns. You know, some really good spawns. Yep. Map 6, guys. Map 6.
Sorry, I didn't actually see the picks. I apologise. Was
it's
having a perv.
Visor, Ranger, BJ.
Beautiful. Oh, nice.
Yeah, for both people. No Nyx. The maps in order. We had... it was only a few moments ago. What was it? What was the first map? Blood Run.
Sorry, Dementia.
Ruins of Sarnath. Vale of Narth. Awoken. Corrupted Keep. Blood Covenant. Molten Falls. That's it.
Well done.
Alright, Crunchy. Yeah, he pulls out the Ranger off the start. I love the Ranger spawns on this map because you can get everywhere you need to whenever you want it. No Darius here. Oh, taking a tickle there. Lua trying to keep control of the rocket launcher area. Crunchy, good patience there.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
Yeah, no. I don't know what to say. I mean, you get these starts, right? Lua played that really well, Crunchy played that really well, and it just came down to, again, the split-second execution, right? And I think that's how a lot of these situations have been going for these guys. That orb, yeah.
He's back in the game now, though.
Wasn't quite where he needed to go.
Nice little reset.
Oh. Cool. Again, railguns here would be really good. Lua's in a good spot to hit them. I don't know why he drops down there. It's going to just slow him down a little bit getting on towards the mega position, actually. Yeah, you can see like he was just a little bit slower than he needed to be. Good work by Crunchy, knowing that the orb would be faster to get over there. You don't want to get caught jumping across those pillars. Another one of those Lua rockets.
That's exactly right.
That's a trademark Lua move, it seems. There have been so many of them. Oh, Crunchy,
Nicely done.
He gets in a bit too close there, and Lua has a rocket ready at his feet.
Nice
Beautiful
counter.
rocketing by Lua. In these close range fights, Lua's rockets have just been winning him so much. So Crunchy really has to play this LG game.
It has. I feel like it's been a perfect match between Rockets versus LGs, and they're both just amazing at both of them.
Lua playing for top position, not getting bullied away. This is potentially a good catch. Oh, steps on his head, stops him getting down there. With the Mega behind him, Lua could probably do a lot of damage here. Catches him on the bounce pad. Has rail out rather than LG. Oh, he didn't have a lot of LG ammo, I guess. And now the BJ push.
Oh,
Crunchy.
double
Beautiful.
LG from Crunchy.
Lua respawning onto this BJ. He's going to have the dual nail gun, so that could do a lot of damage to Crunchy here. Crunchy has to keep his distance. And that's exactly not what he's doing. LG's on LG's. Lua flips it around effortlessly. Lovely work by Lua. And that's it, you can't just push BJ because they're a fresh spawn, right? Even with the starting guns, dual wield BJ is a force for anyone to be reckoning with. Cheeky little bit of damage. I like that Lua's not sticking around here, right? He doesn't need to. He's a frag up, and yeah, there's other stack. There are other things he can gain on the map. But what I really like from Crunchy here is that he left the red. He read what Lua wanted to do. He went over to the heavy armor, and well, he left the heavy armor, sorry, so he can get both. If he had gone straight to heavy, Lua could have gotten the mega. And I'm surprised he lets the heavy armor go. He just wants to hold on to that stack.
Beautiful.
Yeah, because the problem with the heavy armor is it's a massive trap, right? Once you're down there,
That's right.
rails, rockets, heavy machine gun.
Definitely.
If you've watched Cypher play recently, he's a fiend with the heavy machine gun, especially people at heavy on this map.
That's right. Nice control from Lua. I'm liking it. Like what I see.
Yeah. Wonderful. And yeah, I mean, it's really hard for Crunchy to break this now because he isn't staging really big fights, right? So he's just gotta hit longer range damage. I think the OG is a little bit bold. It's very soon to push in for that OG. He didn't really have a lot of opening damage, and just with that range, right? Just with getting in that close, that was enough to open the door for Lua to push the frag.
Nicely done. The timing right there on the BJ. Oh,
It's good.
finishing it off right there.
Yeah.
Exciting. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah. So Lua taking his first round. Crunchy's got to be scared right now. Like we said, guys, we're on match point here for Lua. If he takes this map, he takes the entire tournament. Oh yeah, he'll be a champion in 4 Seasons Gaming Discord, right? Is that how that works? Lua delayed, actually, he's making a good rocket jump there. He's rocket jumping off of the stairs, and you take less splash damage, I believe, if you rocket jump off the stairs.
Really
like
interesting.
Yeah, just like small optimizations, right? Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
You mean I've been playing since 1930 and I didn't know this? Unbelievable.
Yeah. This is going to be an interesting fight at this red, if Crunchy's even going to come for it. Lua's set up. Lua's ready for a fight. Crunchy's in a great spot here to hit a rail, and he can't connect with one. Lua. Oh, that's heartbreaking for Crunchy right now. Thankfully, Lua didn't hit one either, so it's, you know, kind of like just even. But Crunchy, he had all the opportunity there to get a good railgun damage. Beautiful damage. Lua needs to press this.
Nice
Important that, yeah, if Crunchy doesn't hit that, that's an easy frag for Lua, but Lua has the power anyway.
Yep.
Nice. See how little damage he took off of the rocket jump?
Yeah. Yeah, right. Interesting.
Yeah, and yeah, just catching Crunchy going for a gun, right? That's a classic thing to do. Control the weapons when your opponent respawns, because then they can't fight you. Is that the dual wield used? No. He hasn't even used the dual wield. I just assumed with how much damage Lua took there that the dual wield had been popped, but that was just Crunchy's aim.
Amazing.
Lua, getting a movement club. Or flying up, tries to do a really tricky rocket jump there, doesn't quite make it. He needs a small armor. Great bit of information here. Again, he's got to be scared because of his lack of armor, but he can hit a good opener.
Manages to get the rail off just before he goes into the teleporter.
Yep, and just being down here, again, he could look for another sneaky shot. He does, but he's not disadvantaged by missing it. He can still just keep doing exactly what he's doing. Big push here by Crunchy.
Can he line of sight the... Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, Lua. He's got, if he dies here, he's just got to hit defensive damage, and unfortunately for Crunchy, he isn't able to finish the frag up.
Manages to escape. Picks up the heavy.
Yeah, Lua just really, like you were saying, like sight lines, right? Lua's
Yes.
really, really conscious of that and how he does it.
Definitely. Oh,
Beautiful, beautiful.
precision.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the way Lua's playing at the moment. Just both all around crazy. Just ridiculous.
Yeah, no, like Lua's just doing a good job of keeping his distance, really, and not giving away any silly damage.
That's right.
Even like a bit of a
Crunchy's coming
nosy
in.
with cat and mouse there. Yeah, Lua, he's just got to keep backing away. He shouldn't try and fight this. He shouldn't try and... Oh, but his
Oh my
rockets are
goodness.
too good.
There you have
Lua
it.
puts himself one
Would you look
round
at that?
away from winning the entire tournament.
Prepare to fight.
That's it. He takes a sip of water. He's rubbing his hands together. He's ready. He can taste it right now.
Round begins.
My goodness.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Fight.
Great damage here. Lua's got off to such a good start. He's going to get an early frag shot, certainly.
Nice position.
And he gets a railgun just off the ground there, too.
That's right. He's set.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's significant, right? When
There
you
you
drop
have it.
railguns for people,
I'm really loving those rocket jumps in the stairs.
it's a good trick, right?
Fantastic.
You're gonna pull that one out now. You
There
think
you
you
have
know
it,
it
ladies
all
and
after
gentlemen.
however many years. Lua, he's really just looking for exit damage on this Mega. He doesn't want to get too committed, but he has the railgun advantage here. Doesn't need to get this close. Beautiful, beautiful bouncing. Crunchy wants to put the pressure down. It's a game of ping pong on both sides. Lua with a huge rocket angle. Can he hit another? Oh.
My goodness, guys.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening with these guys right now.
Unbelievable.
Crunchy, he was hoping he'd get that damage, like just slip through the doorway. But yeah, Lua was too prepared with the rocket. Still going for Crunchy to make a comeback. I said I wanted to see 7 maps, guys. It could still happen. He's on his last champion, potentially his last champion of the tournament here. So Crunchy, let's watch him, okay? What does he do to come back from this? He's in a good position to damage the red. Actually drops all the way down. Oh, he's got to be so careful doing this. Lua's so ready. He's so prepared. And that's it.
Wow.
That's that. That's all it takes, guys. There we go.
My goodness.
Congratulations, Lua. Taking away.
The crowd goes wild.
The crowd is loving this right now. Good game, guys. Well played. Lua,
Good work,
Lua, get down here.
Should get him up here.
Yeah, he escaped it yesterday. He got away with not being on camera, but we're going to drag him into it today at Champion. We'll talk to Crunchy too in a bit. Hang around. Lua, come here, squeeze in. It's pretty tight, okay? How do you feel right now?
Good, very good.
Good. Those were crazy games, man.
They were ridiculous.
You were just so back and forward the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think made you so close?
I don't even know. I just positioned myself better at DM6, but he sort of scared me on CK. I didn't expect him to play that well, so I was a bit shook after that. But Blood Cover just stuck to that plan, holding top, and then it worked.
It worked so well for you.
Worked,
we could really see, like, holding the upper positions overall throughout all the games. Yeah, holding positions, holding on to stack advantages when you had them. It was great. Really well played, man.
Thanks,
man.
man.
And you deserve the win. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Cool. Let's get Crunchy in here. Crunchy. Come say hi. Oh. Crunchy. Congratulations, well played. Bad luck.
That's right. Good stuff. That was an amazing game.
Fantastic series. I have to bend down a bit.
I was on my toes. Get it. Yeah,
all right, there's not much room. Crunchy,
right.
He's only 17 years old, guys.
Yeah.
He's an up-and-comer in the scene. He's younger than Vengo, right? It's a big deal. But yeah, so how do you feel about those games, right?
Look, it was pretty good. Lua played out of his mind. It was a completely different person to yesterday. I know he got some solid crack in with Dan and Steege last night. So, you know, what can you do? Yeah,
that really helps, doesn't it? So you're going to hit the books after this? You're going to get some practice in? Try and get some practice with the big boys?
That's the plan.
Awesome. I love it. It's great to see. Like, you've only been playing Quake for, what, 2 months?
Yeah, not even 2 months.
Not even 2 months. This guy, this is insane, right? He's challenging a guy like Lua who's been playing for so long. I've got to say, right, Crunchy isn't just good at Quake Champions, okay? He took a map off of me in Quake Live, and he's only been playing Quake for like 2 months. I mean, come on.
Not too bad.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
My goodness.
This is you've got to watch this guy, okay? He's going to go places.
So
yeah, thank you so much. Well played. You put on a great show for everyone. The stream's been loving it.
Sweet.
Thanks for coming.
Fantastic.
Right. Thanks for having me, lads.
Awesome. Well, I think we're going to be wrapping up here, unless anyone else in the room had anything to add. Any community managers wanted to.
We get to eat our burgers now.
Oh, let's do a bite of the burgers before we go.
Yeah, I can't.
Let's do it. Oh,
I'll just lick it.
You'll give it a lick. All right, guys. Burger.
I'll watch you eat yours.
Well played as well. You guys.
Nice.
It's a good burger.
Well done to everyone. Thank you for running the stream. Thank you for everyone for watching. I'm up. What's going on, everyone? I'm the Lone Bolt Wanderer. I'm also the community manager here at Australia Bethesda. I was tongue twisted there. Hope you enjoyed it.
Loved it. Fantastic. I was on my toes the whole time.
Yeah, sweet.
Sorry, I'm just going to keep eating, honestly.
Mate,
you
keep
can
eating.
You can do the outro.
He's been streaming all day yesterday and all day today.
He's a machine.
Absolute machine. And he's been out all night last night as well. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Really appreciated it. And unless you have some final words, man. Good burger.
It's a good burger. Phylum stamp of approval. No. It's been great, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I've loved having stream chat here. You guys have been fantastic. And we'll do more. There's more Australian Quake coming. I can feel it. So see you all next time.